talk to a bot to feel a sense of connection. A machine, an amalgamation of every word ever said on the internet, every word that has made sense and has not, every word written by a Nazi or a pedophile to form the greatest ego-flattering mirror ever made. If it is connection you are truly lacking, it is one you need with yourself, first and foremost. I would know. I've been as lonely as it gets. And if a chatbot had held out its hand for me during my worst times, I would have clung to it and let it take over the entire void that I used to be. Now the thought of it feels like a horror movie to me. One where I'm alone in the woods, in the middle of the night, my car breaks down and I find safety in a haunted cabin. We know how it ends. I either don't make it out alive or make it out traumatized. Luckily, that wasn't my fate. When I was running alone in the woods, strangers smiled at me, which didn't fix my car but made me feel safe enough to walk a bit further to a safer hotel. Instead of a horror movie, an adventure movie where themes of healing was made. Look, when I was at my worst, depressed, socially anxious, lonely, borderline agoraphobic, couldn't even leave my room, much less my house, it was the smallest interactions with people on the internet that gave me hope. The rare times I went out, it was the small interactions with a cashier or a stranger that kept me going. This one time, a pretty girl complimented my dress at a wedding and it made me feel like life was worth living again. It gave me hope for months. I still remember it. It happened years ago. It ignited a flame in me that has been lit ever since and has been kept alive by similar interactions over the years. I went to watch a movie in the theaters alone for the first time a few months ago. And I really wanted to talk to this girl, but I couldn't. Hello, social anxiety. We smiled at each other while leaving, and I will always remember that. Just that one mutual exchange of smiles has more humanity in it than any chatbot I could talk to. The sheer joy of watching the same movie. This is what humanity is made for. You can feed your words, your art to AI, ask for its advice, vent to it like it's your personal therapist, use it for research. You are addicted to convenience. But addictions are a coping mechanism for something deeper. They are a distraction. You're exhausted by the world, your own feelings, and your crushing loneliness. A chatbot isn't going to cure your exhaustion, it's going to lower your threshold for inconvenience. It's built to hollow you out until you forget how to deal with even the simplest of your emotions. Until it is all you need. More than you need yourself. It'll break you so slowly, you won't even realize it. Every single word you say to it is an opportunity you could have used to deepen your connection with yourself. Someone you already know or someone new. It is an opportunity to practice your social skills, to research information on your own, and so much more. So many skills you'll never build. Even in your desperation, I can't not be angry at you for letting yourselves be consumed by this modern poison, slowly corroding your ability to talk, to express, and to connect. I'm looking for connection too, and you have already taken yourselves out of the equation. I miss the world I will never be, the friends I'll never get to make. I keep wondering how many of such interactions I have lost because people like you would rather talk to the chatbot. It scares me that I might end up alone in a world full of people who can't value human connection and believe it can be replaced by a predictive algorithm that is available to them all the time, has no needs of its own, is their slave, messiah, and therapist. I thought I was a therapist friend, so my beef is personal because as much as I have been there for people at the times of need, and I always will be, I will never be the chatbot. I miss when people vented to me, when I could solve their problems or just be their trustworthy ear and be reminded that we're all going through it together. Look, I know loneliness like the back of my hand. It's just that, a part of me, and every time I notice it, I'm alerted of the connections I'm lacking to other human beings, myself, nature, or the countless other facets of life. Or it's a reminder to appreciate the connections I already have. Loneliness is the void I can fill with whatever I want. I choose to fill it with my music and expression. I hope everyone finds something they can fill it with. Something that isn't based on convenience but authenticity, expression, and shared experiences. Convenience has been ingrained in every single one of us through phone calls, texting, and social media. It is a painkiller. It'll relieve you in the present, but leave you addicted to it forever. But chronic loneliness doesn't need a painkiller. It needs maintenance, for which you need to put in the effort. The effort that can be derived from motivation arising out of small human connections. So don't let exhaustion stop you from appreciating the flickering moments of connection. Sometimes it'll be inconvenient, and sometimes it will leave you with trust issues. But each time it will be human and will fill your soul with the purity of the vast spectrum of your own emotions. It'll feed your soul, break your heart, and put it back together. What else are we here for if not to get our hearts broken, turn them into art, and use it to further our connection with others feeling the same as us? If not to vent to each other in hopefully healthy ways, or write our thoughts out on a piece of paper and burn it? If not to live, if not to experience the highs and lows of high school football, I mean life, which is like high school football. I've never played it, but life is exhausting like it, where we keep chasing the ball of fulfillment, trying to score a goal, but we just exhaust ourselves, and all of it is worth it, whether we win or lose, because all that matters is you tried and you lived. So go write a journal, go outside, text a friend, find community online or offline, watch a movie, just cry, make art just for yourself or share it with the world, post it online, compliment a stranger, vent on the internet like I am doing right now. It has saved me countless times and it can save you too. Wow, I did it. This is the first time I'm making a video like this. I mainly make music here. I write songs about loneliness, mental health, healing, growth, all that kind of shit that you might like. This is how I choose to connect to people, or just myself, honestly. It gives me a sense of confidence to just be myself on the internet, because I usually can't be offline, so here I am. If you like this video, like, share, comment, subscribe. Please check out the last song that I wrote, which is The Light Peeking Through, which is about growing and realizing that you can only be the person you want to become by going through some horrible shit, I guess. And share any small interaction that has had a huge impact on you. Also, if some chatbot AI company wants to sponsor me, don't be shy. Actually, I am a sellout at the end of the day. So, a big fat check is a big fat check. Give it to me. Yeah, and I might make more like these or not. Who knows? Thank you for being here. I'm really glad you're here. I'm really proud of you for being alive in a world so cruel. I'm Firefly. Keep sparkling. How can I catch him? My grasp is like magic. Whatever I touch, it turns into dust. The sparkles with love.